Life Path 5s. Welcome into your reading. This is going to be interesting. All right, so guys, I'm going to briefly chat with you while I try to do your spread. It took me a while to get to this place because I wanted to develop a unique spread just for this. And please, if you do listen along, please leave me your comments down below and see if it resonates with you. What's the difference between your numerology life path and your zodiac sign? Here's the difference. It's astrology versus numerology. Astrology is your zodiac sun sign, where I do the weekly tarot readings, and those are usually predictive. They tell you what's coming down the pike, what's happening, because they use the stars and the planet alignment to do that. What's numerology? Well, there's three types, but I use the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras was an ancient Greek philosopher. You know, he was a mathematician. The Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he figured behind numbers there were, like music notes, had vibrations. And he was able to connect those vibrations to people's lives and make predictions based off of what that person would do, based off their life path number. What motivated them, what made them do the things that they do, and what were their purpose in life. So the more he studied, the more he would see within each of those cohorts what they were likely to do, and who prospered and who didn't, who operated from a positive or a negative when they did or did not follow their true path. So being that you guys are freedom seekers, you're adventurers, you paved the way, you're light and fluffy, you're a lot of fun, you're exciting, but you also need to learn to set limits for yourselves, guys. And you also need to learn when to let go of your creature comforts, because there's a fine line between the both of them. I also asked you guys to figure out what your north node is, because that's your shadow side that you need to work on. So if I were to tell you, oh, your south node, well, your south node is basically all the awesome sauce about you, all the great stuff about you, all the positive things about you that you're aware of. Now your north node is all the dark stuff, all the things that it's like when you say, why the fuck did I do that? Why did I say that? That's so stupid. Why I put my... Knowing that what that is, your north node, you will understand. And I'm going to pull a card towards your north node for what you need to work on in the month of February. And consider this a shortcut. Pythagoras also believed that should you know predictively what you were going to do, you could try to manipulate your future, which was an interesting theory. Now, we're going to practice that and see what happens. All right, guys, let's see what's going on. By the way, I know this was a political shirt, somebody gave it to me, but I actually love it, alternative facts, because yes, it does mean it's a lie. I like the concept because it's sometimes to me what people use as a coping mechanism. They give themselves alternative facts in order to deal or cope with certain negative situations in their lives. But if you're here and you're watching this and you're on my channel, you are the opposite of that. You are here to learn, to enlighten. You are here not to give yourself alternative facts, but to find the truth, which is what enlightenment means. Enlightenment means the destruction of the human construct, to take it apart and to find the real truth, the real answers of who you are and what makes you tick. Now, with that said, if you don't know what your north node is, it's on your birth chart. I like Cafe Astrology. The link is down below. Feel free to go and find out. All right, so for the overall theme of the month is the Ace of Swords. You guys are going to be dealing with something fresh, brand new, spanking brand new. Whether this is a new relationship or a new job or a new contract, a new something. You're on the same page with this person and you have spoken, okay? And all truths, no lies. Underneath is the Magician, the World. Wow, four major arcanas back to back. Ace of Swords, the Magician, the World, the High Priestess. Let me see what's going on here for February. All right, Life Path 5. Some of you are dealing with a situation where in the recent past, you definitely, started a kind of partnership, whether it's love or business, but it looks like love. It was a fresh new beginning in love with somebody that you paired up with. There's something here about the Seven of Swords in reverse. Either this person snuck back into your life after recently having left you, or you are having resolved some kind of issue, some kind of infidelity issue. Maybe they ghosted, maybe they cheated, they lied. And this was in regards to your marriage or a commitment that you had with somebody. And a commitment that you had with somebody could be your business partner also. So that Seven of Swords in reverse could also be theft. Whatever fuckery is to you, that's that. But you're stressed. You're having sleepless nights in regards to this business, because that's Emperor represents that, or you're an Aries, or you're dealing with an Aries, or somebody very controlling. You try to be cerebral and logical and rational towards the situation, and trying to use your instincts here. Maybe you stopped talking to this person and you started a new chapter and you're manifesting a new beginning. Now it makes sense to me. All right, so this is like me trying to get your backstory without you telling me anything. All right, so you're manifesting a brand new beginning after you started a new chapter because you stopped talking to somebody, possibly, potentially, I don't know. Or something came to light to you with all that stress. But here it is. This is the overall theme. Let's go. In your situation for Life Path 5, you have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Rods. So, guys, you're moving on from burdens. You just can't. And as a Life Path 5, you just can't anyway. You're like, not that you're always light and fluffy, and it's not that you're not responsible people. You are, but you say to yourself, there's no reason for me to take on the responsibilities of other people. It's not even my baggage to hold. What the fuck do I need this shit for? I'm out. Peace. Bye. So, like, this is kind of the situation in the month of February. You're trying to get away from whatever this is that's bogging you down, that's burdening you. Why is this happening to you? This is happening to you because it's hurting you. You're trying to heal. You're trying to heal from this situation and recover and move on. What your life purpose means within your immediate circle, meaning your family, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, whatever, your colleagues. I have the Seven of Wands. It's about you putting up borders. It's about you putting up boundaries. Okay? Because they see the way that you are, that you're cool, you're light and fluffy, you're very social, you're good under crisis periods, but you know what? They're taking advantage also. So this is about you putting your foot down. This is you putting up boundaries. This is why. And this is just February, and this is what you need to work on. So this is your immediate circle. What this means globally to you, on your external environment. Why Spirit is doing this to you as your life purpose 5. You have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So guys, you should mix this reading with your zodiac sun sign, and you will find a common thread. But this is cool because this is a check-in on you personally. So here, globally, Four of Wands, you're meant to do something for the greater good in regards to something that when it comes to home or family, or something with your foundation, maybe your own business too, but it's a slow burn, meaning it's going to take its time to make money here. So it could be something that you need to develop, and the money will come in eventually, but slowly. So it could be a couple years. And it makes sense because the way our planets are aligning, we're going into new cycles for everybody for the next 9 years. I think with Saturn moving and Jupiter, something like that. But for the greater good in your surroundings, you're meant to put up a foundation of some kind. All right? And I don't know if this has got something to do with marketing or money, or even if this is a relationship, it's just slow and steady wins the race. Now, what this means to you, what you're supposed to do as a Life Path 5 unto yourself in the month of February. I have here, and it's like almost like as if, and it's interesting the way I set up my spread, because it took me a while to figure this out, is because the top usually should align with the bottom. I'll explain in a second. So for you, it's talking about the Wheel of Fortune, making some major changes and going with the flow. All right? Three of Pentacles, you are meant to collaborate here with somebody, whether it's in love or work as a team. Five of Pentacles, this is you learning to understand we can't cry over spilled milk forever. We got to eventually turn around, and when we do, we have blessings right here at our heels that we could turn around, pick them up, and go back to the city. So we need to get over the disappointment and the guilt and the sorrow of the past. Even if you did something wrong, all right, it's okay. You fucked up. You're human. We're all human. You can fuck up. You just have to tell yourself, all right, I did that. I've got to learn from that. I can never do that again. And then you move on. You can't stay stuck there. Seven of Cups. This is talking about your options. And the Ace of Pentacles. That's right. That's the cup at your heels over there that you're not looking at. There's a new opportunity, whether this is work or a relationship. It's solid, though. It's the opportunity of something very solid and serious. All right? So in regards to your life path, there's big changes that are coming towards you. And it's not like you can't handle these big changes because you like them. They're exciting for you. But they're saying it'll best be served when you work with a group. It's best served when you work with somebody here. And you really need to forget the past. Remember in the beginning of the video, I was talking about your creature comforts. If you need a little bit more details about your bio, there's a little link up there. Where am I, 1054? Yeah, there's a little link up there. You can click it, look at it, and come back here. Or at the end of this video, I'll have a thumbnail so you can see all the whole entire playlist of all the cycles. You can also cross-watch cycles, what your kids are or what your lover is, to see if there's a compatibility there as well. For your kids, I would look at it so you can best harness their life path. So they're not searching for themselves when they're in high school. All right, guys. So that's what's going on in regards to self. I'm just going to plug this in really quick. Life path. And now your advice is telling me the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. You're dealing with two individuals. If not, it doesn't have to be. It could talk about your energy, meaning you could be dealing with two people. One is earthy, one is airy, meaning this person is business savvy, smart, logical, rational, grounded. Both aren't they don't spew words of affirmations. They're not, these two characters aren't like, oh, I love you, I miss you. No. They're grounded, especially this dude. This dude is the money man. He's the mentor. He's the advisor. He's grounded emotionally and all of the above. But he's never going to tell you like the big hardcore I love yous and things like that. Neither will. But this is in your advice period. It's saying you need to get grounded and focused. Let's see what your potential outcome is. Now, why I have this aligned the way I do, this is your situation, which directly links to your external environment, what you're meant to do for the greater world. This is about why it's happening to you, and this is about yourself. As you can see, they align. This is your family over here, and it aligns right down to the advisement, what you need to do with your immediate circle, whether it's a lover or your friends or your family, and it aligns with advisement right underneath. So this is why I figured this, I did the spread the way that I did this. All right, let's see what the potential outcome is. Please tell me if this resonates a little bit with you being a Life Path 5. Of course, I do want you to know what your, listen to your zodiac. And I'm going to pull a card in a minute for your North Node. Potential outcome is talking about some kind of financial loss or abandonment. Okay, forewarned is forearmed. Okay, so I need you to be careful because I think the month of February is going to be shitty for everybody. No joke. Everyone. I think things are shifting. I think a lot of things are changing. And this is why you have this in your self position. Because something faded and positive is coming for you. And this is also why you had this in your situation, moving on. And you also had heartache. And you also have some kind of abandonment or some financial crunch situation. What should they look for in their North Node in the month of February for Life Path 5? I don't know what it is, but figure it out. For example, if you're a Sagittarius have a hard time of... They have a lot of self-doubts from certain situations, so they struggle from moving on. That's just a Sagittarius, but you could be an Aries, you could be a Pisces, you could be anything, but this is what they want you to do. They want you to understand the behavior of that zodiac in the North Node, along with the Eight of Swords, getting out of mental jail, getting out of a mental prison. You think you're stuck. You're not. You just haven't figured out the solution yet. So using that with your North Node and the Eight of Swords, this is another great card for you to help you create a shortcut here in the month of February, because you do have some pain. You do have some abandonment issues or some financial loss, and something very painful is going on for you in the month of February. And you are moving on. But this is also very important, what I'm seeing here with the boundaries. Huge, pivotal, important, very, very important. Also, the reason it's all happening to you because you have these big changes coming in. This here, I want to see what this is all about. Let me see and go ahead and get one card from the Moonology decks to get some more advice. There's a reason I'm doing this, because I'm in the extended. I'm going to clarify the bottom half row, but for this, I'll clarify the top row. Let's see. I'm also, for this, if this is a person that you're dealing with, in the extended, I'm going to pull a card from the Hidden Truth Oracle to see what their thoughts are and what this is all about. Look at the bigger picture. Nothing will come of this situation. So life cycle 5, when I was telling you earlier about your freedom seekers, you like to have fun, you like to experience new things, but sometimes you have to learn also to let go of what wasn't serving you. And when you get overwhelmed, you get lost in the exciting part of it all. So when it's saying nothing will come of this cycle, as if you're going to repeat a cycle, you're just going to go back to square one. You need to look at the bigger picture. What's going to best serve you right now in this dynamic? So let's go ahead and clarify situation. We're going to clarify the top row. The bottom row I'm going to do in the extended for my members. It'll be in the first tier, which is everybody. And yeah, that's it. Guys, you should all do, like, membership is nothing. It's less than a cup of coffee nowadays. Anything else for situation? I have look, they're repeating. They're doubling down now, my message. 6 of Swords, 6 of Swords. You've been through the worst of it already. Don't try to repeat it. February is going to be rough, but get through it and you will. You're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. What is this 3 of Swords, please? Clarify the 3 of Swords for my Life Path 5s. Like everyone's getting rid of their exes or rid of old jobs they used to have, things like that. I feel like there's a whole new energy trying to come in for the whole entire collective. Yeah, it's the 10 of Pentacles here. This is a divorce, possibly, or a marriage, or a commitment, or something that used to bring money into your home. There's a loss of some kind here, and it's in regards to this. That's what the 3 of Swords is clarifying, and why it's happening. Why this is happening is because they want you to move on. They want you, I don't know if it's like moving on, but they want you to evolve here. Something within your family or your financial circumstance hurt you bad. Okay? And there was a reason for this, why Spirit is doing this. I think they're trying to teach you to put up boundaries, because you don't. It's like, oh my God, that's heavy duty. Those are heavy-duty feelings and emotions and shit. I don't want to deal with that. Bye. You can't do that. This is what you're supposed to do to family. You're supposed to put boundaries. Defend yourself. Maybe you don't like drama. You hate drama. I get it. But, guys, that's the limit. That's what you got to do here. Oh, my God, yes. There's something toxic in your family cycle, in your circle, or some kind of toxic situation within your family fucking dynamic. 100%. 100%. Let me see what's going on. The Devil. Maybe you have a Capricorn in the family, or a person you're dealing with, lover or colleague or something like that. There's somebody very toxic, and they just fucking keep on. Maybe she is, yes, I said she, or you, I don't know. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, somebody here who's being very toxic. So maybe if you're this fire sign female, this person is doing it to you, or they are them, I don't know. But this is what you need to do. You need to set boundaries here. Because there's some kind of toxic situation in your environment, and someone's taking advantage of you. All right, guys, we're going to clarify in the extended, the bottom row, also your outcome and your north node, as well as the hidden oracle truth. We're going to figure out what this is about, what this person is thinking or doing, and why you're moving on, and what these two energies are for you. All right, guys, members, I'll see you over at Extended. Everybody else, I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, please leave me comments. If it didn't resonate, That also tells me something. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.